Okay, so in this objection, it's going to be, I'm going to use the agent that we purchased the home from. Okay, so number one, don't get offended. Number two, don't go on the defense on this. This is exactly what we do by working with people on developing their database to stay in front of their past client and sphere of influence and build loyalty around that, right? But that doesn't mean that if you get in front of somebody that you shouldn't take a swing at it and try to convince them to evaluate what it is that you do to get homes. Okay, so we're going to follow the same procedure. We're going to follow the rebuttal formula. We're going to acknowledge, we're going to approve, we're going to do a softener, and then we're going to ask. Okay, because remember, the person who asks the questions always controls the conversation. So acknowledging it. Okay, I'm going to use the same agent that we purchased the home from. You know, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, so have you already, so you've already listed your home with John Doe? Well, no. Okay. Notice what I did there. I did what's called a label. They told me that they're going to list with the agent that they purchased from. I don't want to ask the question, oh, so have you already signed the contract? That's pretty intrusive, right? And depending on where you're at within the conversation and depending on your rapport with that seller, is that really it's none of your business and you don't have that rapport yet to actually ask such a direct question, right? A lot of people do. I don't vote for it. So what I would do is I'm just going to label it. It's more of a reverse label. And I'm just going to say, oh, okay, so you already signed the contract with your other agent. You're good to go. Most people, if it's something that's not accurate information, they're like, no. I mean, we haven't signed it yet, but we're just, we've known this person for a long time. They sold us the house and we're just going to use them. Okay. Oh, okay. So I get it. So look, Mr. and Ms. Seller, most homeowners want to work with somebody that they know and trust. They also want to choose the right agent who has the market knowledge and experience and proven track record to get their home sold for the most money in the quickest amount of time. Is that true for you guys as well? So look what I did there, guys. This background, I level shifted that, right? I went into it. First of all, I said the softener, while most homeowners want to work with someone who they know and trust. Okay. So I turned that around from they're going to use the same agent. I'm like, look, I totally get it. Most people want to work with people who they already know and trust. However, they also want to work with people who have the market knowledge and the experience and the proven track record to help them get the most money in the quickest amount of time. Is that true for you? See, it went from we just want to work with the person we bought the home from, and now you've shifted the conversation into not just working with someone who they know and trust, but work with somebody who has the credentials to get their home sold for the most money in the quickest amount of time, which in my experience is probably the most important thing that people want when they're selling their home. Okay. Well, yeah, that's exactly what we're looking to do. Okay. So Mr. and Mrs. Seller, if you don't mind me asking, right? If you don't mind me, you might mind if I'm asking, but because I'm saying if you don't mind me asking, or you could throw on something else. Look, so while we're talking about it, so Mr. Seller, while we're talking about it, okay, that's a softener. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, so while I have you on the phone, okay, doesn't really have to be anything. Hey, okay, so Mr. and Mrs. Seller, because it's December, if you don't mind me asking, it doesn't really matter what you say. You just have to throw a softener in on that. I typically use, if you don't mind me asking. So Mr. and Mrs. Seller, if you don't mind me asking, if I could show you, notice how I paused, right? Strategic pauses create drama. If I could show you a significant advantage, a significant financial advantage on what I do to sell homes, and you felt confident that I could both net you more money in a faster amount of time, would you at least be open to just seeing what I do? Would you at least be open to hear about it? Would you at least be open just to take a look at it? Okay. I'm not saying, will you do this? What I'm saying is that, look, if I have this magical system that could help you increase your cash supply by this in a time frame like this, would you at least be open to taking a look at it? Well, yeah, I guess we would at least be, interested in taking a look at it. But, it's going to have to be pretty good. I mean, because, the agent that we've worked with has been around for a long time and so. Hey, I totally get it. And we'll follow the process. Most homeowners want to make sure that they're working with the right agent, right? One who has the experience, one who has the market knowledge, one who has a proven track record. I totally get it. I would not expect you to choose out of multiple agents. I would expect all homeowners to choose the best agent for the job of selling their home. Notice how I did that. I reaffirmed that they want to choose the best agent for selling their home. Look, their relationship with them, their trust with them, their background, all things being equal, they're going to win, right? Our goal here is to at least get you a swing at the ball. Okay. All right, guys. So that's that's how to rebuttal. I'm going to use the agent that we purchased the home from.